No Commission is a platform I created based on wanting to have a celebration for the artists. The artists get to keep 100% of what they sell in the show. And it was something that I always dreamed of doing because I would go to different events and they would be based around art or artists. And you know, they'd be taking 50% or they'd be doing this or they'd be charging them for something. And I'm an artist myself, so I know what that feel like. And I was like, you know what, if I can ever have the chance to change that, I want to do it. Just growing up in the South Bronx just had an impact on me visually and sonically. You know, just seeing the graffiti on the wall and seeing the DJs, you know, playing music in the parks. I was always around this stuff. You know, I just never, for a long time, understood the dynamics of it and how special it was because I was around it so much. It took me stepping away from it for a long time to say, wow, you know, art is amazing. Wow, music changed the world. And start to know the power that us creative people have because we're always taught to not really show that power or we're never empowered to show that power, which is another reason why No Commission, I think, is an amazing platform because so many artists are starting from there and going on their own journey. It's their launch pad, which I think is very needed. It's the first show outside of the US, so this is the launch, you know, so this is a flag saying that No Commission movement is going global, and I couldn't have done it in a more perfect place. I mean, the UK is the mecca for creativity. I mean, look at all the artists that come out of the UK, from songwriting to producing to MCing to painting, you know, to videography, you name it, all they're here. Art and music been brothers and sisters since the existence. It's just that the businesses broke them up. The art business, the music business, did this. They always been together. I don't even know how to separate the two. When I first started producing, I didn't even know I was producing because I was just adding extra sounds and doing intros for my mixtapes because at that time it was like what producers would I look up to. The producer wasn't famous at that time. You know, the DJ had all of the light, so of course you're gonna go to the light. There were producers, you know, at that time. There was Marley Marl, there was Scott LaRock, Diamond D. There were so many producers that were doing their thing when Puff was doing his thing, and then myself, and then Pharrell, and then Timbaland. Like, we kind of like made the producer like famous, you know, as far as like really like participating as producers, which is strange because that slot wasn't filled at that particular time, you know. And so my uncles told me that, you know, you producing. I was like, nah, what is that? He's like, take the vocals out of what you just done. I just want to hear like what's under the vocals. He's like, that's a track.